time, so it might benefit him. Like I said, the quote is 10,000 laps on this track in a simulator. But guess what? The dozer, when push comes to shove, the dozer can push around that royal purple BMW. Here we go. All right, there goes Dylan Dozer. He's out that first outside zone. Minowa tucks in. Now that second. Oh, Minowa, a little bit of mistake there. You saw a little correction there as Dylan Dozer used on the GT radial tires, transitions back onto the inside clip. Minowa backs off. He dives into the inside, so maybe got disrupted there. Here comes Minowa, Juku Racing, 86. Now initiating in that first outside zone. Here goes Minowa. Good angle. He does use all the course. I think Dozer, watch Dylan. He's going to surge right here. There he goes, that third outside zone. That right there is, that's experience. That's Dylan knowing what he needs to do here in Long Beach. Maybe dial it back a little bit and then attack, slowly crawling through that start chicane. I think we're going to see a pretty aggressive battle here, Jacob. Here we go, Kazuya Taguchi. Minowa drops into formation. Minowa doesn't get exactly all the way out, but now Minowa drops in that spot. Ooh, Taguchi backs it in. Almost breaking a taillight there. We'll take a look at that. But Minowa straightens out. A big correction there from Minowa. Taguchi, let's take a look at this again. Did you see how deep Taguchi went?
Some of the Japanese influence, but Minowa adapts very quickly, so you may not see it in this case. You may go with a more straight line approach, but nope, there it is. There's the big
Here we go.
flick.
All right, Minowa and that Juku Racing, Cusco GT Radial 86. And look at that angle. Kazuya Taguchi, that allows him. Looks like he kind of checked up a little bit, and Taguchi backs down. Now into that. Wow, that was chef's kiss. Where's Federico with his Italian hand gesture? Kazuya banging doors, banging bumpers. Whoa, doctor. All right. Well, guess what? Jerry Yang's team's going to be busy regardless of who gets the win. What? See how he handles it? You smell the rain. Wind, a little cold. Here we go. About to heat things up. See if we get some steam here. Minowa shimming his way into that first outside zone. Looks like Odie, like you said, that setup thing. He does tap the wall. This is pretty interesting here as Odie now comes into that third outside zone. Minowa, look at that, he drops in. Minowa crawls into that third outside zone and approaching that final inside clip. Some separation into the inside clip. Odie takes it out. Minowa wraps it around just barely. Let's see what we got. Like I said, Minowa, no data as far as what we've seen from him in the rain. He comes out spicy.
Yeah.
He's getting froggy here. Let's see what Minowa's got. Mr. Exciting. He's excited after that interview with Laurent Nickel. I mean, he's got some pace. He's got some pace. Odie Boxers looks like he gets thrown off a little bit, but look at that's what I'm talking about. He could even predict there on that transition. Minowa goes in that last outside zone. 14 years old. Into that last inside clip, Minowa. He takes it out, so seems to be a trend right there. Center punching that last inside clip, taking it home as a souvenir back to Japan.
We learn things, and right now, to James being able to keep his composure on that black line I gave him. He almost took the pass on me, and I was no way I was letting that happen. So good for him for keeping composure, and I'm excited.
All right, here we go.
For the rest of the night, I'm going to take my suit off, go sit up with my family, and watch our team do what they do. And if we can keep James in a car, he's going to win tonight.
Thanks very much, Jared.
All right, thank you so much. Hiroya Minowa and Jeff Jones. Again, Vaughn Ginn Jr., a lot of things to do. They did a great job yesterday. They continually, it's a tough call. Again, we'd love to have all the angles. Here we go. So we're back to the second half of the Minowa-Jones battle. Now, Jones out front. Minowa has a heavy deficit. How is Jeff going to handle this? Again, that momentum, that EVO Auto Works Nissan 370Z ripping up the hill. The Prisma vehicle top on oils. And now coming in. Jeff really needs to just play it safe here. Minowa needs to throw down a heater of a run. We'll see if he can do that. Hiroya Minowa. A lot of eyeballs on him, but Jeff Jones, that big drift energy, he is showing everybody that right now.
Robbins, a dad, a husband, and a drifter from Minnesota. Here we go. Robbins. Supercharged Koenig wheels, Nissan Z, and Minowa. There it is. That's what we're talking about. Is the sim coming into play? the Kenda tires. Ripping out front, Alec Robbins, Minowa. These guys taking out these inside clips. Look at Minowa. Right there, Robbins, good line. Cannot shake Minowa, the young buck.
Yeah.
Wow, that was, again.
He's buttering us up.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Minowa out front. Njugu Racing. 86, and Robbins dives in, but Minowa sticks it to the wall. I mean, dialed. He does hang it out there. He hits the you can see the outside zone indicator. He does tap that. Doesn't tap, he takes it out. And Minowa, look at the, I mean, he's a veteran. I mean, he absolutely delivered.
Very aggressive in the chase.
All right, Minowa. Yeah, so this is the second half of this battle.
Yes, sir.
The second half, so keep that in mind. We're definitely have to revisit. Seems like ages ago we saw Simon Olsen out front, but Minowa, he initiates. Simon Olsen, he is in tow. Minowa, high on the bank, hangs it all the way out there to hit that outside zone. Course indicator, Simon Olsen dives in. Major correction there. A big straightening there. Approaching that second inside clip. He did something like Forsberg did a little bit ago, but straightens out. Minowa makes some noise. 14 years old. James the Machine Dean, three-time champ. Who's going to the finals against Connor Shanahan? James Dean initiates. Minowa right there. It's his dream to beat him. And here comes James Dean down into the pocket. Oh, Minowa overshoots, goes wild off the bank. That is a huge shock to Minowa's system. That is going to be huge, and that could have been. That thing went up in flames. RTR team worked, got the car back together. Testament to that hardworking team. And now Minowa, you know, he's praying for basically somebody who he absolutely admires to make a mistake. And, you know, that's a hard ask against a three-time champion, James Dean. Minowa high on the bank. Now he's letting it all hang out, this 14-year-old. Here we go. Down. Let's see if James Dean holds it together. Looks like he does through the Smoke Canyon, the Smoke Valley, the Killer Crossover, whatever you want to call it. James Dean should be going to the finals. James the Machine Dean will be going to the finals after a major mistake by the 14.
6 against the Monster Energy Corvette, the Barabas. All right, comes into that outside zone, riding that line. Good job by Minowa. Looked a little bit late on. Look at Joao Marion. I mean, he drove so well in the battle brackets the other day on Friday night. He drove so well, but Hiro is looking flawless. I mean, this young man is always in the sim magic. He is an ambassador for them as and driving like that at a new track in these conditions. I mean, this is just totally, everything's foreign in more ways than one. So here we go, Joao Marion out front. Hiro Minowa in that chase position. Let's see what Joao, again, he wowed us the other night. Can he do it again? Big initiation for him, but you got to think Hiro has a major advantage. He doesn't really need to apply too much pressure. Obviously, you want that accuracy. Look at Joao. I mean, really working the wheel. You can see that, but okay, Minowa, zero chill right now into transitioning into that last outside zone. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, it seemed, okay, again, James Dean and Shanahan. Here we are, Minowa and Gucci. Happy birthday to Minowa's dad. And here we go, regardless. Let's blow out those candles with the back end of some Toyotas. Here we go, that is almost identical. Minowa leads out front in Njugu Racing at GT Radio 86. Now coming in again at Gary Yang, and then got the Freddy 86 out back into that second outside zone. Minowa is leading. Oh, we got the tire fire. Hopefully it extinguishes. Again, a lot of tire particulates underneath the vehicle, and the vapor, poof, just combust that thing out back. So Minowa and
But it is that takes Ken out here, but Ken, OG, he knows what to do.
Absolutely, the Jedi and the Padawan, right? Here we go, Ken Gucci out front, tip to tail, and they go in sideways. Oh, Minowa had a very aggressive initiation. You saw he kind of backed off. These guys have done battle in Japan before, but Minowa wants to take him out here. He has the proximity. He's not mimicking the angle. You can see how aggressive Minowa is. Maybe he's being too aggressive against putting some respect on it and saying like, hey, Gucci, I know, but I mean, great proximity, just not dropping back and getting that angle. Move over to Florida, the Rad Industries, Mark IV Supra, iconic vehicle, always great liveries, great look, good feel, good attitude. Here we go, Minowa out front, ran Dan Burkett in that chase position. Dan Burkett earning the position from the CD bracket. Oh, buddy, and now into that first outside zone, applying onto the 14-year-old Minowa, that second outside zone. Dan Burkett, good proximity, mimics the angle. You see him throw it out there, but then has to back off. Now coming to that final outside zone goes Minowa, sweeping on in. Oh, and he got some action there between Minowa and Burkett. Again, some bouncing around the different battles and different head-to-head. So here goes Rad Dan Burkett, Rad Industries. Mark IV Supra, good angle from him. Again, with that clean air. Minowa, let's see what kind of attitude he's got here towards the side of that vehicle, that Juku Racing 86. Looks like he's kind of kicking back, giving himself some room, but Dan Burkett almost dragging wing on the wall, from the wings to the walls, into that final outside zone. Sponsor of Formula Drift, don't know his setup, but simulators, man, they play a major role in Heroes in life and his driving. Here we go, so Taylor Holt at Comp Camps Edelbrock. I know Rut is cheering him on. Here we go in that second outside zone into the, Minowa dives in. You can see again, he has that proximity, but we need to match that angle. He's kind of just at a 15 degree in conjunction to Taylor Holt now in that final outside zone. So not as just dialed in precision. A pendulum, a string with the weight right in the middle of the car. Obviously green, they're going forward momentum, right? And then if it's red, obviously, and then if it's going the opposite G's. Here we go. So you see him flash a little bit. They're going nuts into that first outside zone. Taylor Holt taking a very shallow line of outside zone 1 as Minowa goes in. Now Taylor Holt doing something very similar that we saw of Minowa, but now Hero out front, no problem at all. That was very, very smooth. Whoa, Taylor Holt almost gets into contact with that 86 in Juku Racing, Jerry Yang Racing 86. So Taylor Holt had some mistakes. He really owned them there in 32 earlier, but now here he is fighting for a spot into the 8 against his 14-year-old driver. And Hiroya Minowa, who is going against Frederick Osbo, as we talk about him, that Rockstar energy drink pilot. Here is Adam LZ, Drift HQ BMW, once again going against that 14-year-old Hiroya Minowa. Big initiation, great angle there. Dragon bumper on that first outside zone. Snappy transition by Adam LZ. There it is again, Minowa diving in. Needs to mimic that angle, has the proximity, but let's see the transition now in the outside zone, and smooth. You can see that from Adam LZ. Big angle there from him, keeping it breezy. That's right, again, says it on the roof, and it says it in his heart, keeping it breezy there on that last outside zone.
Yeah, big mix-up in the way that Adam is transitioning. He's using a couple of different techniques. He was struggling. I mean, Adam was just destroying those tires, and Hero not so much.
Well, I mean, it's going to become evident real quick here in that chase position as Hero, oh boy, and there we go. Oh, buddy! Adam LZ gets up on the wall. Holy cow, got a backside 180, looking like a BMX trick. Let's make sure he's okay, and that's going to hurt in more ways than one. It did look like Hero, like you said, it might have had an issue. He initiated and then it kind of stopped. So thumbs up from Adam, making sure he's okay. It did look like Hero kind of had a failure to launch. He got into the wall, but look, oh boy.
Oh man, that's a lot.
That's a ton.
That's a lot of damage.
Adam LZ with a huge hit to the wall, goes up, was kind of sideways and spun around. I'm only sensationalizing it because he is okay.
Yeah, that's, I mean, once again, just happy he's okay. So big round of applause for Adam and our safety crew getting there very quickly. Everything seems to be okay. I'm sure he's going to be sore after that, but, you know, we talk about it. You have to understand why.
Yeah, there we go. Adam, double thumbs up. Still got a smile on his face. Sorry to cut you off, but just celebrate him. Risk it for the biscuit. Wreckers or checkers. And Adam LZ, I mean, shoot. Just today, outside zone 2, Hero continued. He's back to the line.
Yeah, the team just, I mean, they're tired. They've been through a lot.
Yeah, you know, that happened in 32 earlier. I mean, different tracks. You know, so here we are. Frederick Osbo, Minowa on the other side of our Type S Final Four. Send it. Here we go. Frederick Osbo, Minowa. Now going into that first outside zone goes Freddie in that Toyota Rockstar Energy Drink GR Supra. Now into that second outside zone, almost exceeds that line. And now Minowa looks like he's mimicking the angle. Well done by Minowa, and that's what he needs to do. So hopefully the Yank camp said, hey, get in there, but also mimic the angle. And he looks like he gets aggressive. Like I said, he's going against a 3-time champion, Frederick Osbo. Now transitioning into that first outside zone. Big angle from Minowa. Freddie on the inside. Not digging deep in that first outside zone. Here comes 14-year-old Minowa. Again, the youngest ever FD podium finisher.
He'd love to go to the finals against another 3-time champion of James Dean. Hiroya Minowa, look at that. Now Freddie says, all right, young buck. He took down the giant that is James Machine Dean. 1, 2, 3, let's set it. Here we go. James Machine Dean initiates into the first outside zone. Big angle from him. Hiroya Minowa a little bit off of that first inside zone. Now transitioning into outside zone 2. Again, proximity, but James Dean, he sticks it to the wall, goes to outside zone 3. Minowa backing off, and then let's see the transition into the final outside zone. James puts it right on the line. Minowa dives in. Maybe a little bit of contact there as they watch this Ferrari in your rearview mirror. Here Minowa and Juku Racing, Jerry Yang Racing, 86. Look at Hiro. Locked in, oh my gosh, like Velcro. Hook and loop closure, sorry, Velcro's a trademark name. Now in that second outside zone. Federico Sharifo transitions, comes out of the smoke, dives in aggressively, takes a little bit shallower of a line, and now into that last outside zone. Hiroya Minowa, boom, he is right there on the wall, that back bumper, nearly scraping it. Hiroya Minowa, the Penzo Ferrari de Fiorella, coming down the chute, that initiation point. Hiroya Minowa, calculated, let's see what Fetty's got on that wall, Fetty wall, not Fetty Wap, into that second outside zone, into that power. Look at Hiroya Minowa. Absolutely bed back and beyond in the smoke, bathing in it like a bath bomb. Now in that last outside zone, exfoliating the skin of the tires into that last, chasing him down. Let's see what Minowa's got out front in Juku Racing. Jerry Yang Racing, GR86. Now into the big bank. There goes Minowa. Locked and loaded, just right there. Jonathan Hurst taking kind of a shallower, lower line on that bank. Now coming into the power alley at second outside zone, into the third. Looks like Jonathan Hurst, good job in the pocket. And now swings on through that last outside zone, making a ton of aggressive driver. Minowa, see if he can hang. This is a very different track than anything that we've seen this year, and this is his rookie year. Here we go. Jonathan, Minowa comes out of a little, just barely, does reinitiate. Jonathan Hurst, some wavering there. You can see again that front right, little left foot brake. Now coming to that second outside zone. Quick little correction there in second outside zone, going into 3. Jonathan Hurst, you can see dialing in. Minowa comes around that last outside zone, shallows up. Jerry Yang Racing, 86. So look at these. I mean, this is all Jerry Yang battle.
Yep.
All Jerry Yang. Here we go. So Minowa knows it's a Gucci. Oh, then look at that. Kazuya initiates. He has to back down. Oh man, Kazuya Taguchi. Goose is loose right now. And now Minowa does need to complete the entirety of this run. Quick little e-brake yank into that third outside zone. Minowa continues on. This is going to be a major advantage for Kazuya Taguchi. Minowa just rips it through. So you got to wonder what's going on with Kazuya. That was all over the place. And here we go. Minowa, Juku Racing, Jerry Yang Racing, 86. Second place at a previous round in St. Louis. LZ with that victory last year, leaving the RTR camp and campaigning his own vehicle. Here we go. Minowa down into that power alley, filling all that second outside zone, transitioning into the third. Now tight on that inside clip. Good composure there by Adam LZ in that final outside zone. That got a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Kind of attacked on that transition and showing to the finals. Look at Adam just ripping into it. Minowa, good composure. You see him just get right there in the pocket. Adam LZ really high on the bank. Minowa, 14 years old, unfazed. Look at that angle from Adam LZ. Throws some more at it in that second outside zone. Just barely a tread off course. Minowa takes a tighter line. Adam LZ dives in on the inside clip. Minowa, look at the young buck, gets to the side of Adam LZ. Pushing around Adam LZ. Makes some noise, Seattle. Woo!
Yeah. Seventh.
So here we go. Minowa out front at Juku Racing. That Jerry Yang Racing 86. LZ takes a little bit of angle at it. He works his way. Look at the proximity here from LZ. He's shimming his way. He is trying to force an error here for Minowa in that second outside zone. Now through the power alley. Minowa dives in on that inside clip. Let's see what we got. Adam LZ takes it out. Lets him pass and gets that position in the last outside zone. Here we go, Adam LZ now out front. Send it, Seattle. Here we go, that Drift HQ, BMW E36, Minowa chasing him down, Adam LZ. Good angle from him. Minowa hanging with them. Talked about the speed. Look at that angle again. He pours some more on it. Is what he did on that last battle. Now come into that third outside zone. Look at Minowa. Minowa grinding on him into this last outside zone. LZ and Minowa toe-to-toe. The crowd erupts here in Seattle. Stomp your feet, make some noise. Hiro making history, the youngest ever to podium in Formula Drift history, that Juku Racing 86. Here goes Hiro Minowa. Kyle Mohan looks like he sees just a little bit, barely walk. Take a look at that again. Hiro Minowa powers on through into that second outside zone. Dialed, set it and forget it. Come on, save some for the rest of us. This guy, I mean, how many laps did he take on his SimMagic setup back at home in Japan? We'll ask him. All right, here we go. We got Kyle the Menace Mohan, Hiro Minowa, and here goes Kyle Mohan into it. Looks like he sees just a little bit there. A small deduction, but not an incomplete. Now going to the second outside zone. Good angle from him. Hiro Minowa, that allows him to just be right there. Looks like he backs off just a little bit. Kyle Mohan in that last outside zone. Way shallow by Kyle Mohan. You know, and it was a drink all new Nismo Auto Parts Z, and here comes Hiro Minowa, Juku Racing, Jerry Yang Racing vehicle, comes that first outside zone. He does exceed it just a little bit. You can see the posture here, going to that second outside zone. Forsberg jumps to the side of him. Look at the power on deck. He mimics the angle. Hiro's putting the car in the right place. Oh, Forsberg looks like he transitioned. Want to see that angle though. Again, sometimes that's not totally indicative. And look at Forsberg. He's showing them. I like the transitions just to really give it that X factor. Here we go. The second half of this battle. Here we go. Chris Forsberg, Hiro Minowa from Japan. Tip to tail. Hiro Minowa drops in. Forsberg uses all of the course. Talking about the edge of the course. That first outside zone transitions into outside zone 2. Here goes Forsberg. Minowa, he's back there a little bit. Here goes Forsberg. The GT radio goes around. Here coming to that last outside zone. He keeps it between the lines. Forsberg dialing it in right there.
Yeah.
I mean, Hiro does come up on that last outside zone, but that second outside zone, TBD.
Yeah, there was just
Was his mom or his dad nominated for Smart of the Year? I think yeah. So I saw that on the voting sheet.
But here we go. Hiro Minowa, Simon Olsen. Let's see how he ends up. Hiro Minowa, boom, right there. Juku Racing, 86. And Simon Olsen right there on the door. I mean, these guys, I mean, they're linking arms while driving down into that second outside zone. Great job by Hiro out front, and Simon Olsen cannot be shaken by Hiro Minowa. Well done by Simon Olsen. It is official. You could be great in the sim, but there's just the smoke, the wind, the hype, the energy of Irwindale, right? So that's where I think the equity and the history really holds up. But then he does this. Now he's just grinding like oh my gosh, he's saying, hey, you want that door buffed? I got you. Let me put this GT radio right here on the door. Simon, good angle there. He's scrubbing some speed there, but that allows Hiro Minowa to get close to him. Here, bring it on past. What a great battle. Make some noise, Irwindale.
Oh,
the judging booth erupts with applause. What a great battle between Hiro and that's.
Get out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, what a better segue to talk about a phenom. Hiro Minowa, not once but twice podiums at 14 years old. Congratulations to him, but guess what? The dozer, he ain't no pushover. He says, cool story, bro. Hold my Royal Purple bottle. As Dylan Hughes and Hiro Minowa gets to the side of the BMW, but Dylan the dozer Hughes, look at that. I mean, that was like a Fetcher move right there on that transition. Dylan Hughes, great angle by him. Hiro, again, just as tight as he is, he still has some cleaning up to do. Not completely smooth. You know, it's like icing a cake. Just needs to smooth it out a little bit more. But again, a great lead run by Dylan. That's like, see you in Long Beach. See you at the banquet tomorrow night. But yeah. All right, so here we go. Hiro Minowa. Dylan Hughes maybe give himself a little bit too much room here. But look at, he jumps up there. He's got good proximity. And Hiro Minowa, who is definitely a phenom in the sport. Great work, Ryan Turk. Transition in there. And Dylan Hughes, you see that? So look, he jumps up, has to back off. Looked like Hiro maybe checked up. So Dylan quickly reacted. Big angle from Hiro.
that was kind of maxed out angle there.
As a
that was
full-
that